We know there are other lead generation focused companies, and I want to share all of the agencies that focused on roofers, particularly marketing agencies in general that either service roofers or they do it really well, and roofers are one of their audiences. So first, here are 5 niched agencies that almost focus exclusively on roofers. 1, WebRunner Media. They're really focused on PPC or paid ads, Google ads, Facebook, etc. Roofing Marketing Pros, Roofing Webmasters, Contractor Dynamics, and a company called Roofing Brand. Here are 5 other very great agencies that work with roofers among other clients. 1, Disruptive Advertising. 2, Blue Corona, Ignite Visibility, Scorpion, Straight North. Lastly, I know that Hook Agency is an option for those high caliber top 10% of roofers headed from 1 million in revenue to 10 million in revenue. We love elite roofers that are growth oriented. We help build your brand through industrial strength SEO and content marketing. Of course, some of the stuff in this course we just handle for you. I generally think though, there are a lot of earlier entrepreneurs where their time is currently worth more than their money, and they can do this stuff. So that's why we put it in this course, rather than pay a company to do it. And you have to be honest with yourself about where you're at on that journey. And you want to try to be profitable, even in the first, $500,000 to $1 million in revenue. My guess is that it's somewhere around that $1 million mark that you should start looking at outsourcing elements of your marketing to get higher quantities of leads and free up your time to do other things that are like your highest value activities, like spending time with your sales staff, hiring, creating consistency with your processes. So that's why we use that general idea of that 1 million mark. We've also just seen that those kind of 1 million plus companies, it just makes more sense to spend money on a company like ours that does high-end website design and industrial strength SEO. But be wise, be honest with yourself about what's appropriate for you. And if it is appropriate, contact one of these 10 companies or us and push on your marketing, but own it. In the end, what we want you to do is own your marketing to feel like you understand what these companies are doing, that there's actual principles behind what they're doing. There's always companies out there that will take your money and not do much. So that's why we say we do stuff, not fluff here at Hook Agency. Just make sure that the people that you hire are doing stuff. So that's the distinction, right? Which means they've identified high value marketing activities and they're doing them over and over and over again, right? You don't want a company that's just taking your money and they can't tell you what it is. SEO is not black magic. It's actually pretty simple. It's content, links, and it's technical SEO, which is a little bit more confusing for most small business owners. But there are these things like content and links that you should hammer on, and it will get you more leads. And other kinds of marketing too, right? If somebody's trying to make it feel complicated, they're probably a little dishonest, right? So the key is make sure you understand what they're doing, take ownership, identify high value activities, delegate those, whether it's to a marketing agency or whether it's an internal marketing assistant or something like that. I strongly suggest that you at least dig a little bit into this stuff, that you understand what somebody's doing, and then delegate. Not just delegate without understanding it at all. I think that that's always the key in my business is, even though I want to delegate something to free up my time, I want to make sure that I understand the basics of it and that I can do it moderately well so that I understand where they should be spending time on. It might seem micromanaging it, but really, you got to do it. And it's all about sending them in the direction of activities that actually make business happen, that actually get leads, but then spot checking. You want to spot check, you want to take ownership. You don't just want to pay every month and forget about it. So we do like monthly reporting and stuff, but make sure that they're being honest and they're telling you what they're working on. So make sure that you understand the key activities that your marketing agency or marketing people are working on. So thank you for watching the course. You should be proud of yourself for taking the time, especially if you did the checklist as you watched the videos, especially if you made however many next steps. Just take the next right step for your marketing today and create habits and systems around those high value tasks that create more leads. All right, bye guys. See ya.